daily in the game, but few could see his schemes. Democratic machine left black bodies in the streams. Fred Hampton, Mark Clark, Mickey Cobras, shattered dreams, locked up. Larry Call, Jeff Terror, hit behind the
street is dark and cold. This is Chicago in February, which means the kind of cold that doesn't just sit on you, it decides something about you. And the man starts walking. Same blocks he's always walked. Same South Side he's known his whole life. He is 31 years old. In his lifetime, he has fed children who otherwise wouldn't have eaten. He organized 2,000 businesses across Chicago's South and West Sides into a union. He shook hands at a presidential inauguration. He sat across the table from the Chicago outfit, the Italian mob, and walked away from that table still standing. He is 31 years old, and tonight, someone is waiting for him in the dark. The assassin came from behind. The man heard something, maybe footsteps, maybe nothing, maybe just that specific silence that tells you the math is about to change. And he ran. The shooter fired a 9mm pistol into his back. He collapsed on his own lawn. The shooter walked up and fired twice more, then left. The Chicago police found him there in the morning, 3 bullet wounds in his back, dead on his own grass, a few feet from his own front door. No one was ever charged. His name was Henry Cogwell, Mickey to everyone who knew him. The number 2 man in the largest Blackstreet Confederation in American history, and one of the most politically connected figures Chicago's South Side ever produced. He ran breakfast programs before the schools did. He organized the worker this city had long since written off. He sat in rooms that people like him were not supposed to enter, and someone shot him in the back at 3:45 in the morning and walked away without consequence. All right, y'all, let me tell you who Mickey Cogwell really was, because somehow Chicago let this man slip out of its memory, and it really shouldn't have. Fuller Park, Chicago, 1945. I want y'all to picture the South Side before folks turned it into a headline, before the news cameras showed up, before the statistics, before the city got a little too comfortable turning black neighborhoods into a punchline. Fuller Park in the 40s was where a whole lot of black families ended up after moving south out of the overcrowded blocks of Bronzeville and just trying to get a little room to breathe. But the space came with rules, redlined out of mortgages, shut out of the better schools, and policed by a department that was real clear on control, even if it never seemed all that interested in protection.